1987 BMW 318 E30 model. Only done 46,000 miles from new, this one. On the 318 automatic. Lovely, lovely car, this one. Nice and straight, nice and honest. All one colour red. Sometimes the camera picks it up as being a bit pink, but this is definitely red. Bodywork wise, we'll start off on the bonnet. It's all nice and straight. It wants a hand polish on the bonnet. It's a little bit flat on the bonnet, if I'm being really picky. And you've got a little bit of a chip there, or some lacquer peel or something going on there, but that's about it to worry about on the bonnet. Apart from a good polish, it will just bring it right back up. It is nice and red anyway. A little bit of discoloration on the badge. As we come down the grille, headlights are lovely and clear. The grille itself's nice and straight, nice and black. No cracks in there at all. All the fins are good. As we come down the bumper, the top half's all nice and straight. Got a little bit of a mark on the right hand side there. Again, indicators are nice and clear. And a tiny bit of a scuff on the left hand side, just on the black plastic, not on the painted bit. As we go down the lower valance, a little bit of a mark on the lower valance there, but the rest of it looks nice and clean and nice and straight. Don't think it's had any paintwork in its life, this one. As you come up the driver's wing, nice and tidy across the front wing. No real issues there. There's no corrosion in that to see coming through on the wing. Little 318 hubcaps all around as well. All original, not been messed with, this one. Nice and straight down the driver's door. All nice and tidy as you go down the lower half across the sill section. You've got a little bit of paint flake there. You can see that coming off on the sill. As you come up across the bottom half of the doors, there's no blebbing there. A few little stone chips, but that's it. Driver's door itself's good. A few light scratches around the handle and around the lock. Again, a good machine polish would whip over this, would just transform it even more. But lovely and standard and honest as it is. A few little marks on the roof. Majority of those would polish out, I would think, though. All the chrome surrounds are good. Onto driver's rear door. Again, light scratches around the handle. The door itself is good. Couple of little parking dings, little trolley dings in there. The arch again, if I can get on the inside of there, you can see how nice and solid that arch is. Lovely and tiny. Tiny little scratch on the arch itself. The quarter itself is lovely and straight. No major marks around the petrol cap either. All nice and tidy there. As we come down the right hand side, the rear lights are lovely and clear, no cracks in those. A little bit of a mark on the black plastic on the bumper. The lower valance around the twine and stuff looks good. Same on the left hand side, tiny, like that sort of mark we're talking about there. The rest of the bumper is nice and straight. There's no dents or anything in the bumper itself. The top half's good as well. Left hand side rear light lens cluster again, crack free. Lovely and shiny, nice and bright. The boot lid itself is good. There's no marks across the top here where people normally close them if you've got rings on. Close them by that top panel there, you get a load of scratches. The badge is nice on the back as well. The deck lid itself is all good. A few little marks, but again, a bit of a polish would square all that up nicely. Onto the left hand rear quarter. Lovely and solid this car, it really is. If you go around there, look at that arch with some dodgy camera work. It's all nice and red and you've got no rust bubbling away on the arch at all. Again, lovely and straight down that quarter. A nice deep reflection on there as well. As you come down the sill, got a tiny bit there at the back underneath the left hand rear door. Again, lovely and straight on the board, on the door bottoms. Up at the door itself, again, nice and tidy, nice and red. Across the top, no corrosion around the handles. A few light scratches around the handles and locks, but that is it. The door tops are good as well. All nice and tidy and straight across there. As we come down onto the front hand, left hand wheel arch again, nice and straight, no corrosion coming through on that arch at all. All lovely and straight, clearly being well looked after. It's the right amount of wear for the mileage. Looks right, sitting really pretty as well, sits well. Interior wise, you've got the grey cloth, which is in lovely condition. Door cards are lovely, not much wear at all to those. The seat itself is showing very, not even anywhere, to be honest with you, tiny amounts of wear. It's only done 46,122 miles from new, this one. So that's the right amount of wear there. No rips or tears. All the piping is lovely and straight on both sides. Carpet set is factory original. Nice and tidy, a little bit of wear at the heel mat, but it's all nice and straight, no rips or tears. Dashboard is unmarked. We've got an aftermarket head unit there. We've got the fascia in its little case. Even around the gear gator, normally around here where you select the gears, you get a load of scratches. It's all unmarked across past the handbrake. All that plastic is unscratched and lovely. Like I say, all nice and clear, easy to read. As we jump into the back, we've got manual windows all the way around as well. Door card's nice, a little bit of a mark on the door card there on the top. That is the driver's rear door card. The rest of it is lovely and straight. Rear seats, again, unmarked. The parcel shelf is lovely as well. No stains, rips or tears or nicks out of the rear seats. Carpet set's lovely and clean. Condition throughout on the headline as well. Lovely and tidy. No unwanted smells in there. Smells really fresh and clean. We'll go around into the boot now. As we go into the boot, again, got a car cover there, full toolkit. I'll have a look at this because that is full. That's a bad camera weight there. Full toolkit-ish, apart from that. A lot of wheel nut, I think that is. The boot carpet itself is nice and clean and tidy. If you lift up the boot floor, we've got the original spare wheel. The boot floor itself, again, lovely, clean and fresh, all original in there. Onto the left-hand side now, again, same condition, door cards nice and tidy, unmarked, lovely and clean. The camera just wants to refocus there, sorry about that, I don't know what's happening there. Nice and tidy there, again, the seat from this side, lovely and straight. As we move on to the passenger front, again, the door card unmarked, a little bit of grubbiness to the handle, but nice and clean and tidy and straight. As we move into the seat, same condition throughout, nowhere at all really on the seat. Carpet set's nice and clean, there's no big footprints or oily marks anywhere. Overall interior is lovely, like the rest of the car, nice and original, not been messed around with. Into the bonnet now again. Around the strut tops, all nice and tidy. No problems with that there. As we come along the back of there, all nice and clean and tidy in here. I will get it fired up for you. Starts on the button, this one. Not even in the car, no throttle, nothing like that needed. Fires straight up, ticking over really nice and quietly there. No issues at all with that. Ticking over nice and happy, no unwanted rattles, smokes, anything like that. There you have it, the BMW 318 automatic, 1987 in the year, E30. Lovely on its car. If you check the website out for all the history on any of our lots, it'll all be detailed in there, what we've got, what boot packs we've got, and the amount of keys, any stamps in the boot, that sort of thing.